Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I don't know why that always makes me laugh, but it does. I don't know, it's still all crazy for me. Anyway, welcome back if you're rejoining, and hello to all the newbies. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you do, please like, subscribe and share. It really helps the YouTube algorithm to pick up the video and circulate it a bit more. So today we're going to have a look at the Divine Masculine and see generally how he's feeling, both in himself and towards the Divine Feminine. So let's get started. Spirit, we're with the Divine Masculine, please. How is he feeling today in himself? How is he feeling? What are the things that are influencing his situation? Let's start with that, Spirit. What is influencing his situation at the moment? Okay, so there's some sort of milestone at play. We'll have a look at what that is in a moment. This one, thank you, Spirit. Some sort of kindred partnership. We know who that is, don't we? A creative endeavour. I'm going to leave it at 3, I think. So this milestone, let's get some more information. I'm going to stick with these cards just to get some more information about this milestone. What is this milestone, please? Peace. That is a big milestone for the Divine Masculine because he hasn't been feeling very peaceful for a very long time. So, you know, we know that he's been in decisive mode. We know that he's been, you know, making the decision that he wants to move towards his Divine Femme, but we know there's been barriers preventing him from doing that. But at the moment, he's in peaceful energy, and that is the milestone that he's feeling. You know, maybe he feels happy with his decision, that things are calming down, and therefore, you know, he feels better placed to sort of get on with his life. We have a kindred partnership here. We feel he's valuing his kindred partnership, which is his, for me, in this deck, the kindred partnership card is the twin flame card or the soulmate card. So whichever applies to you, you know, this is something that he's valuing at the moment. Let me see. Yeah. And he feels it's time that this partnership has some sort of recognition. You know, the honouring path is he's ready to honour this relationship. Now, we have been seeing this increasingly in readings recently, that, you know, it's time. And I know we're all being incredibly patient with our twin flames, our Divine Masculines particularly, you know, but, you know, he's feeling that you deserve, if you're a Divine Feminine you're watching, he's feeling that you deserve that recognition, that you deserve to be honoured. For some of you, this is an indication that he still has you on a pedestal, you know. And as we know with pedestals, that can be a good thing or it can be a negative thing, because once you're on a pedestal, frankly, the only way is down. I don't mean to be negative, but I've so been there. Sorry. Anyway, yeah. So, but, you know, I'm taking it that at the moment, the strongest message I got from those two cards were that he feels that you deserve the recognition and that he has you on this pedestal because he just thinks you're perfect, Divine Femme. You know, now his actions and his words may not make you feel like he thinks you're perfect, but in actual fact, those are the emotions that he's hiding. And I'm actually picking up King of Cups energy here. So, you know, this is about having the emotions, but not being able to express them. So in his inner emotions, he's got you on this pedestal. So, okay. We have the vast universe. It's come up in reverse, and he's maybe feeling a bit blocked at the moment. You know, Spirit may be trying to send him all sorts of messages about how to get on with his career, especially if he's in a creative career, or how to take creative steps forward towards this relationship. Maybe it'll mean different things for all your Divine Masculines. But, you know, at the moment, he kind of feels like the universe is working against him. So he may have made a decision to move towards you, Divine Femme, but feels that there's barriers being put in his way. You know, maybe he can't travel to see you at the moment because of the restrictions. You know, maybe his work is pulling him in another direction if he's working. You know, he feels that the universe is working against him and stumping his creativity. I do apologise for coughing, but for some reason my throat chakra is a little bit blocked this morning. So let's see how he feels about it. They're saying take those ones. Okay, we'll get some tarot in a moment, but let's see how he's feeling about these situations. How is the divine masculine feeling about this milestone, about this peacefulness? How does that make him feel, please? What a contradiction. So he's sort of, you know, he's been striving for balance. In recent meetings, if you followed the channel for a while, we've talked a lot about him wanting to get some balance in his life and in his relationship with the divine femme. Well, what we have here is him reaching the milestone of feeling peaceful, but he still has deep inner fears. Now, for some of them, that may they may have arisen from inner child wounds, for example, which means they're very, very hidden. You know, they are his darkest fears. They're his darkest insecurities, his deepest insecurities, I meant to say. So in some ways, and I know this sounds weird, but in some ways he's got a balance going on, because although he's incredibly fearful, he's also at peace. So, you know, he's getting there with his plans. We have to see if he's able to override these fears. We'll come to that in a moment. I'll get some tarot. But let's have a look at this honouring path. How's he feeling about this kindred partnership, please? How's he feeling about the kindred partnership? Yeah, look at this. So that actually is great, because that confirms what I was saying earlier. So, you know, it's not a negative thing, us seeing the honouring path here, because he feels it's a well-deserved reward. He feels that, you know, both of you, both he and you, Divine Femme, deserve the recognition of this relationship. He feels it's time, you know, he's done with hiding. He doesn't want to hide you anymore. He wants to be open and honest about that. It'll be interesting to see if the sword cards come up in that row. So what about this creative endeavour? Why is he feeling sort of the universe is against him, Spirit? Yeah, look, he's waiting for an opportunity. So at the moment, any creative endeavours that he wants to start are being stifled because he feels the universe is working against him. The universe, of course, isn't working against him. I think it's more about just a circumstance at the moment. And the universe is actually helping him, but they're baby steps. And maybe he's feeling a bit impatient about that because he wants it to be quicker. It's causing him a little bit of anxiety where his work's concerned. But again, we have this infinity symbol, you know. He's waiting for this opportunity to come in, or for the opportunity to be able to put his creative endeavours into action, basically. Let's just go through with some tarot and see what are these darkest fears, please. Thank you. Oh, you're throwing up too. Can we do this again, Spirit? I'm not clear, sorry. Yeah, look at this. The Nine of Swords. He's actually feeling that things are really difficult, that he can't escape his current situation. He's allowing negative thoughts to dominate his thinking, you know. So although in some ways he feels like he's reached a decision that's brought him some peace, he's still getting flare-ups of these, you know, deepest emotions, and he feels that there's no escape. He feels, look, he's stuck on all these swords. He can't see the way forward to positivity at the moment. So it's interesting because I kind of feel like some of the time he feels at peace, you know, when he's just being still, but when he tries to move forward, he feels like he can't find the way forward, and he sort of plunges into negativity. So let's see what this well-deserved reward is, please. How does he feel about this? Can you give us some more information about this, Spirit? Thank you. Three of Pentacles, yeah, look, he feels that you need to be working together on this. You know, he feels that you both deserve this reward of the relationship coming together, that you know, relationship needs to be recognized, and he feels that this is very much a team effort, you know, that you need to plan it together somehow. That may be a bit difficult for those of you who are in separation. I'm going to pull another card. How is that going to work if we're in separation, Spirit? What's his plan, please? What is his thinking? What is his feeling around this? Is it that one? Ooh, that was tricky, Spirit. Yeah, look, he feels there's got to be give and take. You know, he feels that it's not going to be easy moving forward for some reason. We do know that from some of the Divine Masculine reads we've done recently, that there are things that are working against him, he feels, as in his work situation. So he feels that maybe there's got to be some give and take from both of you in order to get this situation recognised. It's almost like he's saying, I can't take responsibility for moving this forward on my own. I need you to work alongside me with this. But somehow he's not seeing how that can happen because he's allowing this negativity to seep in. So what's the... Thank you, Spirit. They're ahead of me. Page of Swords, yes. So he's wanting to have a conversation. He's wanting to have a clear conversation, you know. He's feeling a lot clearer about how he wants to move things forward. Okay, he's waiting for this opportunity, and when this opportunity comes, it will allow him to have the conversation. So there may be a part of the Divine Masculine at the moment that is feeling a bit restricted because his self-worth and his self-value are being affected by the fact that his work situation or his project he's working on, his creative project, isn't moving forward in the way that he wants it to, because circumstances are getting in the way. So, you know, he feels that when this opportunity comes in, or when he has the opportunity, he will be able to have a conversation that actually clarifies where he's at, basically, and what his plans are. So, let's just do... Can I move these up slightly? Not doing badly with the camera angle today, folks. Those of you that watch the channel often, I always moan because I can never get my camera angle as I want it. But it's not too bad today. I've done quite well. Anyway, right, let's have a look at how he's feeling about the Divine Femme. We have an indication here because these two cards were very, very clear. But I'm going to go for I always call this the Love Oracle. I can't remember. I must look up the name of it, but I do like them. So let's see. What are the Divine Masculine's feelings at the moment towards the Divine Feminine, please? Success and growth. So he wants to see success in this relationship. He wants this relationship to grow. And that's great because that's come up underneath the darkest fears. So despite the fact that he has his insecurities, he knows what he wants. He wants this growth in this relationship. Okay, so he's refusing to see. What is he refusing to see, Spirit? What is he refusing to see? Okay, so he's refusing to see at the moment how it can be possible to pull this off, because he has these fears, he has this acceptance that... I've got something in my fingernail. Sorry, distraction. He has this acceptance that he wants things to grow, but at the moment he is refusing to see, or struggling to see, how he can form this partnership with you to develop this relationship at the moment. So there may be things getting in the way. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Right, okay. We'll clarify that in a moment. But that's how I'm feeling it. I feel very much that his third eye is blocked at the moment. So he's getting messages from Spirit. He's not trusting his intuition at the moment. He knows that's the way forward, but he's just not trusting it. So what's this opportunity, please? Excuse me. No, we're not doing the opportunity because that's his work. Can we just carry on with how he feels about the Divine Feminine, please? How does he feel about the Divine Feminine, Spirit? Moving on. Yeah. He wants the relationship to move on, but at the moment, it is relevant, actually, that it's in that row, because he's worried that because he's not in a position to come forward with an offer at the moment, or to send you this message of clarity, because his work situation is difficult for him, he worries that you're moving on, Divine Femme. He doesn't want you to move on without him. But he's waiting for this opportunity to have a clear conversation because, as I say, he feels like things are working against him. So for some of them, yes, it is about their work. That's the energy I picked up. But also for others, this will be about him trying to be creative in how he approaches you. But he feels like anything he tries to do in relation to that is thwarted by what's happening with the universe at the moment. He feels like there are blockages. So he's waiting for the opportunity to have a clear conversation with you. But in the meantime, he's worried that you're going to be moving on. So let's see. Okay, let's see. So how's he going to pull off this? Oh, thank you. Yeah, you see, we have the Chariot. I was going to say how Spirit are way ahead of me again this time. How is he going to pull off this success and growth? He wants to move things forward. He wants there to be momentum. He wants to get things started. He wants there to be a positive start. He wants to override any of these challenges along the way. He wants to move things forward, and he wants to move it forward fairly swiftly. But what is this refusing? Oops. What is this refusing to see card? What is the refusing to see card? Yeah, you see, he can't. He's trying to figure it out all on his own. He knows that he needs to work with you because then you'll be stronger as a couple in addressing any issues that arise from his current circumstances. So he knows he needs to do that, but he's so focused on getting it right. He's so focused on the detail of this situation that he's almost like trying to plan his bit of moving this relationship forward at the same time as trying to plan your bit, you know? He's putting himself under so much pressure, and that is why he's not taking the time to listen to his intuition. And, you know, he's unable to see this way forward. So what is his fear about this moving on? What is this, please? What is the moving on energy, please? Yeah, look, he feels that you'll make a decision that's pretty strong, pretty final, you know, that you will judge this situation. And he's worried about being judged himself. You know, that you're thinking, look, he's never coming, so do you know what? I'm just going to move on. I've had enough. I'm not waiting anymore, Divine Masculine, while you deliberate and you trying to make your mind up. I'm actually going to move on with my life, and that is his worry. He's waiting for the opportunity to talk to you. There are circumstances or something that is getting in the way of him doing that, and he's worried that in the meantime you will take this decision to move on, Divine Fan. So, let's see, what do we go with? What do we go with for the advice for the Divine Femme, please? They've just said to me, use these, and I haven't used these for a little while. I used to use these all the time, and I love them. But there's something in these cards that Spirit want you to see. So what's the advice for the Divine Femme, please? Yeah, look, a change is coming, and that's probably what Spirit wanted you to know. A change is in the wind. There's a change coming. Things at the moment may seem a bit unfair, Divine Femme, you know, and the way that this change happens may not be the fairest way, and I don't really know what that means at the moment. I'm going to draw another card for that. Had it come up the other way, I'd have said things are going to be fair, but you may be feeling at the moment that things aren't fair and that they aren't done in a fair way. So there may be some compromise that has to be made when this change comes forward. I love this card. I love this card. Not only do I love penguins, but look, we have a soulmate twin flame card here. Okay, so things may not happen quite as you expect them to, and there may be compromises to be made, and that is why he's asking for you to work alongside him, to figure it out, to have teamwork going on. But, you know, here's your confirmation. You know, this is a soulmate twin flame relationship, and, you know, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, okay? Right, I think I'm going to leave it there, everybody. I don't want to make this video too long. I want to get it uploaded. You've not heard from me for a few days, so I'm, you know, on a mission. And I hope you enjoyed the reading. As I say, if you did, please subscribe. Please help me to get to 2,500 subscribers, because that's my next target. That would be fabulous. Thank you so much. If any of you would like to book a private reading, please have a look in the info below and drop me an email. And yeah, have a beautiful, beautiful day, and have faith, Divine Fems. We're on target. Take care. Bye for now.